Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Well, it's a interesting morning outside as I look out my window. It's pretty much solid grey sky. Don't know what's going to happen with the weather. You know, I'm wearing sleeves, a little bit of a sleeve today because I'm not sure, how we can cross season dress, whatever it is. I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. I'm not bringing you any fashion sense, I can tell you. I'm just here and we are doing what we need to for guiding, gaining some guidance. And I like to start from that inner self and our connection with spirit. That's how I've been doing this for over the 6, 8, 10, whatever years. It's been a long time. We do sometimes doubt what's happening in our lives, and we do like to have some form of help, guidance, that type of thing. Look, this is whatever you need it to be for you as far as your sense of being and living your life to the best that you can. So I enjoy bringing this to you almost every morning. There's been a few that I haven't been able to. Now, so we'll go over to the cards, which is this one. And here we have them. I am hoping that you are hearing me for starters. I better check that. And good morning, Lynette. Lovely to have you here. Yes, and Keza, good morning to you as well. We have Keza, and I know that you're in Victoria, Dalesford. So wonderful to have you here. Well, unless you've moved, I didn't know about it. But anyway, here we go. Let's look at the cards. It is the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck by Chira Makati, expanded edition. What we have today is the anchor in the home space. We've got fox as our theme. Interesting, I felt, as I saw that one coming first into the layout. And then we've got the dog as our workspace, in our workspace. So I love that. Love seeing the dog there. Now, I do read the owl card first. And Keza, you're saying, nah, you're still here. Oh, great. And yes, the sound is fine. Wow, it takes a long time for me to do my speaking, you to hear it, you to type your things, and for me to get it back. Wow, that's interesting. Thanks for the feedback there, Lynette. It's good. So what we have as our card wisdom today is don't let anyone rustle your feathers. So as I prepare to go to my volunteer work today, it's a good guidance there. Not that I get rustled feathers, but things get so busy, they can be really frantic. And my feathers probably do rustle up a little bit just in the speed of how I need to do things. And it feels like a wind blowing through. That's almost where that rustling would happen. So there we go with the owl. So don't let anyone rustle your feathers. And we shall move into the zoom position so that we can see the cards, the 3 cards that we need to be looking at. Well, the fox in that central theme position. Interesting. Usually the fox, I like to be able to spin a positive around everything because that's where our energy needs to go. Wherever we focus our energy, wherever we focus is going to be the strongest. So if you're putting into your perspective for the day that is positive, it is going to bring around that energy so that it really is going to bring you the positives or show the positives for others that need to be shown up. Okay, now with the fox, I saw it lay down. I thought, oh God, what's happening? And I sort of thought, because fox can be that sneaky, manipulative, sly, and very clever type of energy that we've got in the way that they really are intelligent as an animal, and they can work things out. They do know how to get around certain traps. They do work out how to get into chicken coops. They can work out how to feed themselves very well at times and just play havoc, rustle feathers. This is that warning or awareness I'm feeling. I do feel that there's either There's something that you are involved in, that there is some manipulation happening. There's something that is a little bit of a, don't know if I quite trust this type of factor. Be aware of it for your day to day. I think there's nothing wrong. We're all in our natural field of who we are. We are being ourselves. So there is always going to be that agenda for self that is predominant in our lives, because it's the only way we can live. So what we're needing to do is bring that, the traits of who we are forward in our own sense of understanding, and how and why we're doing what we do that affects others to do what they do. It's that cycle of influence. And what I'm feeling as far as the fox goes is it can be that two-way thing. We can be influencing others in a negative way or a positive way, but others can be influencing us in the same way, negative or positive. Bring forward that is the positive and make that the stronger. Put that energy into that's going to be helpful, that's going to be good for everyone, that's going to really move things forward in a way that is how you intend it for the next step, for the next whatever is on your plan. What you feel that it's moving towards. It's that inner trust that your intuitive senses are picking up and bringing that to the fore as you move on to what's next. Like this fox here hasn't been successful. You don't see the chicken in its mouth. The rooster is guarding its chicken coop very well. So we know that it's trying to work out something that it can possibly feed itself, or whatever the next plan is. I think it is time to take that breath, sit back and actually look and understand what's happening around us, so that we're not being the ones manipulating and that we're not being manipulated. And if you are seeing that, then it needs to be revealed, is what my sense of that one is, as our theme for the day. Okay, I do feel that's our theme for the day. So, and Annette, yes, you say mentioning the wily fox as well, absolutely. But can be very smart. That's where it's the intelligence. We all have our skills as we are meant to, so that the plan, whatever the cosmic plan or the God's plan, what way you see that in your life and understand it as, is the way that you will be moving in your day today, in your life as well, So, good morning to Fiona as well, and to all around. That was our lovely morning greeting. And we've got Leanne popping in to say good morning, hon. Hi, Leanne. Been a while seeing you popping in here, but it's lovely to see you. I hope things are going well for you as well. And Fiona, those beautiful hearts, thank you for that. Now, and this is the other thing as well. So Keza is saying the fox just got your 3 chooks, and that is the thing, isn't it? It got all 3 because one of the things that a fox will do is kill because they can. They'll just kill. They probably may not take one of them off with them to eat. They do the destruction. They ruffle the feathers. They're certainly something we're getting a warning about. Be aware of those things around us that are the people around us. It's not so much things that do this type of manipulation and wiliness, it is people. So have eyes open, intuition, really tapping in, and trust your gut feeling. So now in our home space, what we're doing is the anchor has shifted to being in the home space. We had it in the workspace a few days ago, and it's bringing that stability and ability to be able to steady yourself in whatever it is you're doing. Things could be feeling like they are ruffled and stirred up. Allow that breathing to really calm yourself first before doing anything. Set your anchor where you need to be, doing what you need to do, and keep moving in what you're wanting to do as your activities today. It feels to me, I mean, we do associate an anchor in water with a boat and fishing. So that could be purely what you are doing. You are searching for different ways to manage your household, and you need to have some sense of that. Let it calm down for a while so that you can organise, so that you can get things on that even keel type of sense of energies that might be in your house. Know that there is someone, something that's looking over you. Feel that sense of connection with your spirit guides as you are moving through your day to day. In that house, in the home connection, that's your family, the people around you. Feel that loving energy, because what we've got here now is that beautiful unconditional loving energy of the dog in the workspace. And I'm just going to pop up the numbers that Fiona has calculated and typed in for us. Thank you so much, Fiona. For those who do the numerology, look, it's looking like it's a 5, so it's a bit of a hump. It's a bit of that feeling of chaos to some degree, because the 5 is that in numerology. Just a very rough, brief understanding of it for me to share it with you. I'm not an expert. If you need numerology, contact Fiona, because I think she might be very good at it. There are others who do it really well. Lynn Buzzertill is another who I would highly recommend with the numerology. Back behind me in my stack of cards, I've got the numbers work deck. Very good deck of cards if you need that sort of guidance too. I haven't had them out for a while. I must do that. So here we are with our dog, ready and waiting, loving. They just look at us with so much unconditional love. And this one has its lead ready to go, the collar ready and open to attach so that it can be guided and led, taken for a walk, go out to play. The ball is ready as well. It's inviting us to really take some time out, time off. Join in with someone as your companion to go for a walk. Okay, it could mean that you're really working very hard at your work. Take some of your workmates, go for a walk, take a break, and really enjoy and get to learn about each other even more, so that it's not just a job, that it really is a sense of community in your workspace, contributing to it to uplift each other. Some workplaces aren't all that conducive to it, but feel into what you have as your situation at work to enable it, to bring it forward a little more, so that you are being able to connect, with the people that you work with. If you're working at a job, even if you're in business and you've got co-workers, teammates at the leadership end of it, what you're needing to do really is nurture yourselves, take time off, be able to have a bit of fun with what you're doing, and the work will flow. The energy will keep at that higher level of vibes, so that you can start to enjoy it again if you haven't been, or you can just continue to spread that love. That's what I'm feeling with this now. And this situation of the fox, it brings together that, the connection of a team. I'm thinking of the Knights of the Round Table for some reason. That circlet, the African tribes that look after each other, and they're in their original form. I think with any of the First Nations peoples, the ways that their cultures and behaved, taught each other and brought each other. It was the village that brought up the child. I'm feeling that this is having that connection that really connects, brings that inner knowledge together, so that those who really are moving to do things that are within that vibe, that feel of what you're wanting as your energy in a workspace, look, they will move on. That type of energy is what I'm feeling from, the fox is a theme. It's not always, not often that it's there, but it's there for a reason. So bring that awareness forward and really connect with how you are seeing people around you, how you yourself are behaving and being with people around you. Okay, so that's what we have for our cards today. And it's lovely to welcome and see that there are a couple of people watching on the Instagram side. I can see that there's a Yusuf and Be Love and Lovely, and possibly, well, there's not always that many that do join in with the Instagram. It's a very funny area, that one, because I still don't know where it goes once it finishes. I haven't been able to find if there's any recordings left of the live stream on Instagram. I don't do them direct into Instagram. I'm using a third party, streaming tool, Ecamm. Lovely technology that we have, so I'm so grateful for it, and lovely to see all of you here. I'll leave it there. I need to keep moving. So thank you so much for joining me. If you do need to have more in-depth readings, more personalised readings, I have put the links to the two places and spaces I use, which the first one, of course, is always going to be my own website, thepsychic.online, and the second avenue now is the seeastars.com. When I have that logged in, when I'm logged in for that, I'm instantly available pretty much, or you can still book for those readings as well. I get to check them when I'm back home after work. So here we go. Thank you from Keza. Have a beautiful and wonderful day to everyone, and also a gorgeous thank you from Fiona. And all around with those gorgeous hearts and the say. So keep being the best you that you can be, and it is a namaste from me.